Welcome Pisces, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your August general reading. I have laid out the axis of the horoscope wheel. This is for the entire month of August. I will clarify with the African Tarot, filling in the spokes of the wheel, and then finish off with an oracle card. I want to thank all of you who donate, who like, who subscribe, and who comment, and all the ways that you support me. It is deeply appreciated. I'm humbled to know that my voice is heard by all of you, and I thank you for that. So let's get started, Pisces, with your overall message for the month of August, the Star card. The Star card is definitely indicating your overcoming many obstacles, your perseverance through a lot of hard work, your willingness to never be deterred from your focus, and to have faith in yourself, in your goals. This is you recognizing, as a result of that faith, a new vision for your participation in the world. A wish fulfillment, this card is often called, but I find it to be even deeper than a wish, depending on what your wish is, I suppose. But this is really truly about a vision of the health and well-being of the planet, of humanity, and of your world and the people in it. The 10th house is where others see you, and they're seeing you at this time, at least throughout the month of August, as the magician, as the person with the focus, the drive, the clarity to identify a target and achieve it successfully. This is you really galvanizing the attention and focus of an entire community. So this could be your job, your work, your business, your school, your temple, any community in which you are leading the charge, identifying the goal that will be achieved successfully. And your community, your group of peers, your collective sees you as the person with that tool, with that ability. In the first house, we have the Tower card. So far, major arcana. So indeed, this is an incredibly momentous time for you, as it is for so many of us. The Tower card is indicating, for me, this is the lightning bolt. This is the Yod. This is the hand of Goddess. This is the intuitional flash that perceives the truth, perceives the tools or the information in any event, particularly those disruptive, ruinous events that can appear to that when things appear to be crashing down around you, when things are collapsing, when something appears, a structural failure occurs, you have the ability to understand the truth, the course correction, and the better idea in order to move this energy along in a more productive way. In fact, you are the agent of this radical new intuitional information. You are the perceiver of the truth, the lesson to be learned in any event, particularly in your own life, which you may be experiencing. You may yet to have experienced it, but you will recognize the value and the ultimate positive good in a situation that was unexpected, unwelcomed, uninvited, but clearly moving you into a slightly different direction from the direction you undertook. In the fourth house, another major arcana, the Temperance card, is indicating that you are on a deep soul journey. that you are in a period of balancing your external resources, skills, and difficulties with those desires and talents and abilities within. This is you balancing out your path, correcting your path, moving along a path that is better for you and all those involved. And this may have something to do with your family, your cultural history, or some change or adjustment that with which you have patience. You are exercising your patience. And the seventh house, the house of significant others, contains the Ten of Pentacles. And this may be a repeat for you, but this is where you are looking to build, contribute to a legacy, the inheritance of which you are enjoying. You recognize your value as part of a long legacy of cultural significance, if not of monetary significance. So this to me is larger. This is more institutional than simply receiving an inheritance or contributing to that. But it can be that. It can be also about creating institutional responses and vehicles that provide this same kind of opportunity for investment by a collective in a way that generates more abundance. I'm going to clarify the Tower card in the first house with the Seven of Pentacles in the second house and the King of Swords in the third house. You are assessing and evaluating what you have done, what you've achieved, what you have been able to move forward, grow as a result of the way in which you've been working, your methods of production, your expectation of rewards. You are looking critically at ways to improve the way you work and the rewards that you earn as a result of that work. You're dissatisfied with the rewards to date as much as you recognize the progress that you've made. But you know you're on the right path. You need to continue and you want more. You want to achieve more. You want to receive more reward for the effort that you do. So you are strategizing how to work smarter, not harder. And the way that you're strategizing is that ability to be outside of yourself, to cultivate that witness, to master your thoughts, to build your thoughts towards a desired outcome. This is a recognition that your thoughts create your reality. And so you are very much now harnessing that, cultivating those thoughts as you detach yourself from your powerful emotions at this time. It is not about denying your emotions at all. Emotions are the information that will verify your strategy, your plans, and your thoughts, your inspirations, your pursuit of the truth. The Temperance card in the fourth house is clarified by the Page of Wands in the fifth house and the High Priestess in the sixth house. You know where you're going. You're totally open to new ways of getting there. You're completely committed to your growth and expansion, and this is a theme that is repeated for you. You're not only desiring more, but more concrete resources, material assets, but you're looking to new creative ways to build that. New ways of doing business, new ways of growing and expanding what you are already achieving and accomplishing. This is definitely fueled by a connection to your ancestors, a connection to your family lineage, your cultural heritage. This is very much where you are able to tap into the wisdom of former lives, of former experiences in this life, of former of ancestors who have had some of your experiences and have contributed to the access that you now have to greater and more abundance and authenticity. So this is your capacity to reflect deeply on the methods of your work, your habits, your routines. How are you efficient, productive, and healthy, whole, and in community with others? This is fueling your sense of legacy, your desire to contribute to this ongoing legacy that you are deeply tapped into. And the Ten of Pentacles in the 7th house is clarified by the Ten of Wands in the 8th house and the Hanged One in the 9th house. You have tremendous confidence, tremendous drive and determination to achieve these resources, to work hard with others, to achieve the more that you are after, that you are pursuing. You are inspiring others, you are motivating others, but your courage and drive is unstoppable. However, you are taking a pause. You are recognizing that as you look for new ways to communicate what it is that you're learning, new language for your efforts, new ways of sharing or distributing your ideas, products, or services, you are cultivating cultivating a new perspective, cultivating a new consciousness, recognizing again that the power of your thoughts create your reality. It is those thoughts that you can organize and structure in such a way as to achieve your ends. But that is done through the sacrificing of your emotions and experience in the present, your ability to step back and view them from above. Observe yourself in speech, in thought, in action, to recognize those patterns of yours that are limiting your experience, your success. Taking ownership of those and recognizing as you open yourself up to new truths, new expressions, and new inspirations, that there is another way to perceive an old problem. You are gaining enlightenment. The Magician in the 10th house is clarified by the Emperor in the 11th house and the Tower in the 12th house. A repeat. This reading is quite supercharged, Pisces. The sense of the Emperor is showing me that you are taking authority over not only your own voice, your own experience, but you are applying that and sharing that broadly with other communities, invisible communities, many of those empowered by the technology available to us now, so that you can talk to anyone. You can assert your authority, but also express your history of realization. You are a manifester. You understand how to structure and plan a journey that will be successful. Come to achieve something victoriously. And this is coming about, again, by your ability to understand the value in an experience that may be disruptive, harsh, ruinous, may appear to be the very edifice that you are invested in crumbling down around you. The failure of businesses or schools or institutions where a need has not been addressed, where others have not been met. This is where you are understanding with clarity and your phenomenal intuition what the information is needed to correct course. and to be able to share that, implement that, not only in making adjustments in your own life, but also in your ability to express that model of healing, of growth, of authenticity, of alignment, so that it impacts favorably on social institutions, businesses, your work, your community. I'm going to finish this reading, Pisces, with a botanical inspiration. And I think I've got the dahlia, something I pull quite often. The key word is dignity, and Confucius said, a wise man has dignity without pride. A fool has pride without dignity. A wise woman has dignity without pride. A fool has pride without dignity. I'm going to leave it here. Pisces, I thank you so much for your time and attention. And until next time, Namaste.